I'm Kat, and today, this morning, during the night, whatever you want to look at it, 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., I'm going to be making some test tiles. I've been thinking of some mad scientist experiments. I know. I'm going to be mixing all kinds of stuff together. I'm even going to be taking some of my dip glazes that I've already got, mixing them 50-50 or 25-75 and seeing what they look like. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be making the test tiles, and hopefully Sunday night I'll start a bisque. Yes, Saturday morning making the test tiles. I've already got a load in the oven. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And thank you for hanging out with me and watching. And let's see how I do my test tiles. I'm going to be fighting the cat here soon. I know it. I have a little ball of just reclaimed clay. Just going to make it about 1/4 inch, 3/8 to 1/4 inch thick. If you hear my cat meow, it's because he thinks that it's a work day, and so he thinks he's got to get my husband up to feed him his canned cat food. He's 22 years old, so I can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'll probably be having to squirt him with a water bottle here pretty soon. I'm going to rib this. There's going to be a couple different ways I'm going to make the, well, good grief. I was making some earlier, so now I'm just like tearing it up with this thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I'm going to be putting some texture on it because I want to see what the texture looks like. So here's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do this. Rolling the texture out. And I'm going to take my trusty dusty, well, Carmel, what'd you do with it? Right here, okay. I'm going to be cutting bottom pieces. Just gonna go like this. I don't know if you can see, scrape the bottom. Scrape. And then take a piece like this. And slip and score, score and slip. Fit them good together, and it's a test tile. It doesn't have to be anything perfect. I'm just going to be doing testing. Key is I want a little bit of texture so I can see if the glaze is going to obscure any of the texture that we have. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So here's some over here. Once again, scoring. More scoring. Put a little water on it and make sure it's on there good. There we go. Test tile. That took a long time, right? We got this. Unless I cut my hand with this needle tool. So I'm going to make a few more of these, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do because I'm totally unorganized. I'm attention deficit. Throw in a little bit of dyslexia, a lot of dyslexia. Diagnosed the last semester in nursing school, of all things. I remember my teachers being so mad at me in first grade that my mom took me out and put me in a private school. Still didn't help. I couldn't spell any better there, but at least the teachers weren't mean to me about it. There, anyway. I remember my first grade teacher being so mad at me for not spelling the word rocket. And I tried so hard. Okay. So all that trying that I did in my early years has paid off now because I'm pretty determined to finish things and do things. So, test tile. And I'll do one more this way. And then we'll go on to the other way I'm going to make them. I'm going to try to put some on a ring. That maybe if I put them on the ring, they'll at least stay together. So I'm going to do some flat just to see what like a plate would look like with the glazes. So there's that. A little bit of texture on this one. I'll get it going a little better. I got a little too much water on that one. Okay. So now I'm going to take this, my little cookie cutter, cut some cookies. Only they're not cookies, they're going to be glaze tests. I'm just doing different shapes, different things. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? I'm just going to punch a little hole in it. I'm going to take the end of a paintbrush right there and stick the hole right through it. I'm hoping that if I push it all the way through, it'll fit on the ring. And I'll just clear off the little holes. So here's this. Now the glazes I'm going to try are going to be some celadons. I'm going to try to make a couple new celadon glazes. I have the chun celadon that I make from Amazing Glaze. And I want to try some little bit bluer colors. I want to try just some other shadings. And see how close I can get to like Storm on Amuck, because I love that glaze. Would love to be able to make something similar on my own. But that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. And then also, like I said, I'm going to be doing some Franken glazes. And see, this is where I'm going to put, like, whenever it's done cooking, I'll just put a ring through all those holes and kind of keep them together that way. So hopefully I can keep track of it. I'm gonna roll these out and probably make a cookie for my kiln to throw these glaze test tiles on, the flat ones anyway, so I don't get them all over my kiln. And as far as that goes, I'm about to forward face you, and then we'll go from here and start talking about some of the glazes I want to try. Okay, so these are the books that I have. I have John Britt's Mid-Range. I use a lot of his, a lot of the glazes that are in his book. I love Licorice and John's Cash Blues, so good. Mastering Cone 6 Glazes. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to try to whip up a couple from this book. Got the second Amazing Glaze book, and it shows some different combinations. I tried spearmint in the first one and it ran like a son of a gun. There's a new formulation that is in this one, so I'm going to try it out and see how it works because I love the color of the spearmint. It's just it ran so bad. Anyway, yeah, I guess those are that. So I'm going to mix up a little bit more of the chun from Amazing Glaze. I've mixed up with my friend Gretchen some Odyssey Blue Celadon. I put it in, I believe in reusing everything. And it's on page 79 in the John Britt book. And so I'm going to mix up several more Celadons. Like I said, try to get a little more bluer, darker Celadon without obscuring all the texture. And I'm going to, over the next few days, well, on the Sunday and maybe Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to start trying to mix 50-50 little batches, 50-50% of some of my glazes like licorice, John's Cast Blue, my purple, to see what we get. Mad scientist time. Love it. I love experimenting. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to. I'm going to run a bisque load on Sunday as long as the weather holds out and the kiln holds out. And then that's what we're going to be doing and go from there. Hopefully fire a kiln load next weekend. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.